Now, when it comes to the nature of this app, accountability is not attacking. Accountability is not arguing. So in that, I'm going to be honest with y'all. And those of y'all that know me and are familiar with my content, y'all know how I get down. My smoke is rated E for everyone. All this kumbaya nonsense needs to go out the window. The bottom line was somebody was wronged and you have the individuals here. Now, Mr. Jones, I'm saying this to you as the host of this live, allowing an individual into your space. Once that box is opened and it's being addressed in your comment section, your mods complaining about it is the least of your worries, because you thereby become responsible for any residual situation that happened in another space, because now it has entered your space. And the bottom line is this young lady is an adult. Now, I'm not going to sit here and take sides on anything because there's still some things that I don't know. But the bottom
Nor did
line
I
is
ever. I've never taken a side at all.
Right. So the bottom line in this is that a conversation needs to take place. And from what I'm seeing, just sheerly from viewing, is a lot of ducking and dodging. Now, let me speak generally. You cannot allow an individual into a space and or sit amongst another individual in a space, get smoke from someone, and just because you may perceive them to be right and or you may perceive something that they say to be triggering or whatever the case, revert to their age as an excuse. Because it wasn't a problem having a full-length conversation. It wasn't until you started feeling some type of way about said conversation. Now, again, I'm speaking generally, but we know this the individual situation. Now, to the individual situation, I do believe that a conversation needs to take place between
Agreed.
these two creators. However, going from live to live, involving people that had absolutely nothing to do with it, is messy, period. And as the host, and this is to you, Breezy, someone that's directly involved, if you are not going to have a conversation with this young lady, I think it is absolutely intellectually dishonest and disingenuous of you to do that in her absence or in their absence. My apologies.
I agree. I speak.
So again, I'm not done. So,
Okay, my
so
apologies.
in that, I believe that as we continue to traverse this app, when situations take place, we need to be very sure that we are not only protecting our own space, but also ensuring that we're not putting our moderators, right, in a predicament to whereby they could receive residual backlash. Because if I get modded in Mr. Jones Live, it's not going to be, oh, I got modded in Mr. Jones Live. It's going to be, I got muted by X person in Mr. Jones Live who happens to be his moderator. So in that, now you got two people holding their hand to a flame that they're unsure of what the ultimate results could end up being, when really and truly the space could have just been facilitated from that standpoint. We don't get to pick and choose what we do with what comes out of Pandora's box. And every single time, and this goes for anybody, a situation happens on this app and one person of a two-person situation hops on a live and the other person is in the midst, and then only one person gets allowed to speak. Again, I'm speaking very generally. It becomes messy because now you have
can I
more
address something for just a
residual.
second?
I'm a little bit confused. I'll be honest with you. If maybe you could clarify, and I feel like
No,
let me just make sure. So I make sure I'm making sure I'm understanding exactly.
no, so
Yeah. Is this? Are you talking about? Is this? Are you talking directly to me, or like engaging with some other content creator that I'm not? That's not being addressed right now. I just want to clarify.
Oh, okay. So again,
Yeah.
so one of the things about me, right, is I live very intentionally, right? So before each one of my statements, I said when I was addressing you, when I was addressing Mr. Jones, and when I was speaking generally, right? So there's literally nothing to be confused about. When I was addressing
I didn't
you,
have any
I said
confusion.
specifically I was addressing you. When I was speaking generally, I specifically said I was speaking generally. The
I don't
problem
like to.
is
Yeah, I don't like to assume. I just wanted to make sure.
no, there was nothing to assume. I said in plain language when I was talking directly to you, then when I was speaking generally, so that there was no confusion.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So at this point, I'm speaking generally. When things happen on this app and clear content creators are identified as the individuals whom were involved, to allow an individual into your space, right? you thereby become responsible for that situation in that given space. So to the moderators, I want to let y'all know I've been doing this for a long time. It's not fair. I want to let y'all know that. But if you're going to moderate for someone that operates in a lot of different spaces, that facilitates a lot of different conversations, y'all need to
Oh,
toughen up.
I gotta
Y'all,
stop. I'm sorry.
no. There's
Okay.
no stopping. When you all were speaking, I was respectful and my mic was muted. So I didn't even ask you to mute your microphone. I'm just speaking, and when I'm done speaking, I will make that known that I'm done speaking. So I would appreciate it if you would just respect me speaking, and then once I mute my microphone, then you can say whatever you need to say. Please and thank you. So again, to the moderators, understand that when you're modding for someone that is facilitating these types of conversations, you must ensure that you level up your skin because these types of situations are going to take place. And you have to understand that it won't be the first and it definitely won't be the last. And I want to be very clear. I'm not seeking to um, diminish anybody's experience, devalue anybody's experience. But one thing I'm not going to take is disrespect. I'm just not going to do that. And with that being said, I'm completely done.
Okay. Uh,
And can I ask you a question
okay.
real quick?
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
hold
Go
Mr.
on,
ahead. Go
Jones.
ahead,
Breezy. Can
Mr.
I?
Okay.
Jones.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, can I? I just want to ask you a question really quickly. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I spoke to Kay at the beginning of this live, you know what I'm saying? And I told her that I was going to make sure that we addressed her grievances and to hit me up offline, you know what I'm saying? To make sure that we figured out the best way to make that happen. I made that very clear at the beginning of the live. As soon as Kay came in, I said, hey, listen, I'm going to make sure that we find out exactly what it is that you need to make you whole, you know what I'm saying? And I will do my best to facilitate that. But with that being said, right,
Right.
we weren't even discussing, you know what I'm saying, that live at all tonight. Like that wasn't the, you know what I'm saying, the topic of discussion. I understand that that's what we've devolved into. And so here we are.
Right.
But I just wanted to make sure that that part of it was clear. I did let Kay know. I'm not trying to silence anybody. I want everybody to say what they have to say. But I also don't want, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
my platform to be a place where this is where we typically air out, you know what I'm saying, personal grievances with each other. I want us to be, you know, building and working on praxis here.
Yeah.
Right. So if I may respond to that. So when I came into the space, there were
Mm-hmm.
some shots being thrown. Maybe
From
you don't
me?
understand that. No, not from you.
Oh,
Just
okay.
in general, in terms of conversation.
Got it.
And when those types of things happen, right, and things are addressed from what takes place in the comment section, thereby is when Pandora's box has been opened, right? So even and again, I got mad love for you and mad respect for you, but I'm tired of seeing this happen to content creators where things happen in their space that either one they're not aware of or two Pandora's box has already been opened, right? However, there were things being said. Regardless if people want to admit it or not, I know a little bit more than probably you do. So in that's the part that I came in on where I think it was your moderator that was addressing people,
Mm-hmm.
which rightfully so. By all means, protect your content creator that you're mod for. I'm all for that, 100%, 10 toes down. So in that, right, once Pandora's box has been opened, that is what I mean by you become residually responsible.
Right.
Because now the conversation, while it may not be being had over here, it starts to be perpetuated in your comment section. And again, you thereby take responsibility for that. Does that make sense?
I do. I completely understand. No, I get it completely. I mean, I understand that, you know what I'm saying, that every time I log on to this app and I get on live, that it has the potential, you know what I'm saying, to go left and be volatile. But like I said, I have to, you know what I'm saying, maintain whatever sense of decorum that I have created for, you know,
Absolutely.
my platform. And that's all that I'm, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, that's what I'm literally concerned about. I want everybody to be made whole.
Yeah.
I don't, Desi, I just, somebody just texted me and said what you said. I didn't say that about you at all, Desi. So I don't know where we got that
Yeah.
information from.
Can and Mr. Jones, I want to step in really quick before it starts I don't want to get too late. Can we speak a little bit direct, because my confusion is not anything other than the fact that I'm trying to figure out exactly,
No, I didn't
because
see
it
that.
seems like this has to do with the minor that was in the live, And it seems from the comment section that there's indication that I
Well, that
said
person is not a
something.
minor. That person is not a minor.
Okay. What was a minor in the live,
Okay.
the comment section, there seems to be there. What I'm reading is that I said something to this minor or talked about, or the minor that was in my live. I said something to her or about her that was negative, or I spoke to her negatively. Is that what's being? Is that what it is?
Are you talking to me?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Is that what you mean, that she should have a defense against me on something I said about her or to her?
No. So while I was
Okay.
talking, right, what I was specifically talking about was, again, when Pandora's box is opened, right? There's clearly, okay. Let me back up a little bit. Has there not been a situation between you and Kay? Yes or no?
Not that I know of. The only time I
Yes, there
spoke.
has. Yes, there
Okay.
has. So
Okay. I'm gonna
in
pause
that,
you. I'm gonna
right?
pause you because you asked me a question.
No.
You asked me a
There's
question.
again,
No,
there's
you
no
asked me a
pause
question
because
and
you're
I will
lying.
answer. I will not.
You're
I will
lying.
listen. Let me just answer, please. No, and let me finish my answer. Thank you. There has never been a problem between me and Kay, because the only communication I had with Kay was to run into the live and say, executive decision. We cannot have a minor in the room. Please, if there's a minor in the room, I am making executive decision that you must ask the minor to leave. Please drop. Those are my words. And then in that communication indicated, your points are valid. Please come back when you're 18. If anybody else was talking in the time that I'm talking, I have the recording. I can send it to you. I speak the whole communication. When I run in the live and say I am in the live, I make an executive decision. There is a minor. If the minor is here and the comment section is saying minor, the individual case says, do not speak on my age. I say, okay, valid. Are you a minor? She indicates she's turning 18 in a couple days. I say, unfortunately, we cannot have a minor in the live. Please come back when you do turn 18. Your points were valid. We would love to hear from you again. We can send you the exact recording. We have the live.
Okay,
so if there's
Breezy,
anything else
Breezy,
that's
I have a
being
question.
said, yes.
Right.
I have a question. Are you saying that was the extent that was the total extent of the interactions that you had with Kay? Are you saying that that's the total extent of those interactions?
I don't remember having any other conversation with Kay. So when I went in your live and stipulated that I cannot get in the box until Kay is done, until there is no minor, then I will get in the box. And if you're not okay with that, I'm okay to leave.
Right.
What
but
else was said?
in the comments
right.
as well.
So Mr. Jones,
and
Mr.
also,
Jones,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Jones,
Yes, sir.
I just want to say to you that that's cap. I watched
Okay,
the
if you
live.
guys,
I watched the.
I speak. If
First
you
of all,
have
I was
something that you're
quiet.
saying
I
I
was
said in the
quiet.
comments,
I was
you can
quiet.
send it.
I was quiet. Mr. Jones, what I'm telling you is that that's cap. Okay? There was a conversation that took place between those two creators, and in asking that question, a lie was just stated. There has clearly been a situation between Breezy and Kay. Regardless of whether she wants to admit it or not, hundreds of people witnessed this conversation take place.
Are you speaking? You cannot. This cannot be real life.
This is the point. This is the point that I'm making, Mr. Jones.
This
is the
cannot be
point
real
that I'm
life.
making. When I came up on the live,
Are you
when I
guys
came
sure
up
you're
on,
speaking of
when
me?
I
Because there was
came
another
up
woman
on
in the box.
the live,
Hold on.
There was another
Breezy, I'm gonna let him
woman in
finish,
the
and then I'm gonna let him
box.
for that.
Thank you.
can't.
Thank you. So when I
Sorry,
came
Mr.
up on the
Jones.
live, right?
I know. Just
The
hold on a
point that
second.
I was seeking to make, which is why I addressed what she was saying, is because there has clearly been a situation that took place between the.
Hey,
It wasn't me.
Yeah, I
Please,
think you might be talking about.
please allow
I
me
think you
to
might be
finish.
talking about Ray. But I
No,
will.
They
Yeah,
are.
go ahead.
I'm not. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. Because again, there's multiple recordings. Multiple. I'm not confusing her with Ray. I'm not confusing her with Ray.
Wow.
I've seen.
So can we set up? Can we set up
listen to what I'm saying.
a call so we can go through all of it?
This is?
Have
See how crazy
seen
this is?
interactions between these two.
No, I'm not crying. I'm
that
confused.
there has been a situation to whereby, and she won't let me finish, to whereby feelings have been had. And the overall point that I was making is that when shots start getting thrown, be it advertently or inadvertently, having one person up on the live makes you responsible for whatever situation is brewing in the comment section, especially when your moderator addresses it. That was the point that I was making.
Gotcha.
Now, I understand you respecting.
My question is, how do we reach, you know what I'm saying, a resolution at this point so that we can all collectively start working on things that are beneficial to the community? That's my question.
So here's the thing. When we start talking about, I'm good. When we start talking about walking and chewing bubblegum, right? We can do both simultaneously. The reality is that, and again, there's multiple screen recordings out there that I've seen. There's videos up on YouTube as well, proving exactly what I said. And I will ensure that you get them, Mr. Jones, because one thing that I am not is a liar. And I've seen the things.
And I appreciate that. But can we set up a way so we can all speak about this? I'm not saying I'm about to drop anybody. I'm saying, can we set up a way that we can all speak about this offline, go over it, find some resolution, find out what we need to do, you know what I'm saying, so that we can heal and then move on. Because like, if we keep hosting lives and we keep making videos and we keep making threats about each other, like, what are we actually accomplishing in this respect?
So
is what I'm trying
to
find out.
Right. So here's the thing. So I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Jones. Low key, that's a little dismissive, right?
Because no, I'm not trying to dismiss it. I'm trying to find resolution.
Pandora's box has been opened already, right? Pandora's box been opened already. We can already acknowledge that. Having one of two people in a clear-cut situation that has taken place between two content creators to tell one, you will talk to them offline and allow the other to speak and throw shots subliminally and or directly is not okay.
Okay, that part, I don't think that nobody was doing.
Not your fault. No. That part is not your fault. So in that, right, there's a lack of understanding of what has taken place on your part. So in that, once an individual enters the space, what I mean by it comes off a little dismissive is that even having the conversation when we say, all right, well, can we go ahead and deal with this and then get back to what's productive? We can still be productive. However, once your comment section becomes riddled with those types of comments and it's outrightly addressed, then if not fully addressed, it thereby becomes biased. And again, I've dealt with this time and time and time again. And again, y'all can like me, hate me, whatever. But I tell y'all, from the moment I started my platform, my smoke is rated E for everyone. Everyone. And the reality is that accountability is not attacking. Accountability is not.
I will not in the face of fucking death threats have people lying on me. I don't care if you eye speaks or God.
Listen, I'm not about to do this with you.
I don't care if your eye speaks or God. You will not be in a live lying on me as I'm receiving death threats. Can you please ask her to mute her mic? No, I was respectful while she was talking. Mr. Jones, I'm not running nowhere. I am literally getting from the people that are in this live. The girl that's sending me death threats is in this fucking live.
Respectful while she was talking. I did not say anything. I understand. Respectful.
I know. I get
that. It's not respectful to lie on somebody when they're literally getting death threats. It is not respectful to lie on somebody when they're getting death threats.
Yeah, I get
well, we can't minimize the fact that she's getting death threats.
No. So here's the deal. When you try to escape accountability,
I'm not escaping accountability because I cannot be accountable for something I never did.
It doesn't dissolve you of the responsibility of those things.
I never did.
Hey guys,
running away from
accountability. I speak in Bree. Hold on.
Never did.
Hold on.
You did.
Hold on. Okay, guys.
I never.
Okay, guys. Breezy, hold on. Please. Breezy, please.
Yeah, can we respect your own space?
So listen, this is what I'm talking about.
Crazy.
Like this right here is not going to help us, you know what I'm saying, fix this situation. I want Kay, you know what I'm saying, to feel like she has been, her voice has been heard and her issues have been addressed, right? I didn't plan on staying up until past midnight. I planned on doing this for 2 hours and hopping off. That's why I told Kay, I will hit you up as soon as I'm done and we'll figure out how we can move forward so that this can be addressed for you, right? So and I did that at the beginning of the live. What we were talking about now is because, you know what I'm saying, this situation sowed so much dissent, you know what I'm saying, within the BIPOC community, Black and Indigenous communities as a whole. How do we figure out, you know what I'm saying, because we have 3 months and 11 days, I believe, until the elections, right? Like,
Right.
how do we figure out, you know what I'm saying, how we can collectively start working towards liberating ourselves? And then we can all, as Black and Indigenous people, come back to the table afterwards and then say, okay, look, this is what I need to feel whole in this country. This is what you need to feel whole in this country.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. That was the intent.
So
Kay
to
has
that
been
point,
saying from the comments that she wanted to address this. So I think, I mean, I can't speak for her, but I know for me, if someone, and I'm not speaking specifically about Breezy, because I haven't heard Breezy specifically say a lie about Kay, but I do know some people who are close to Breezy have lied on Kay.
And they need to be held accountable, not Breezy. Thank you. I should not be getting death threats for lies. Thank you.
Well, yeah, I'm not aware of anything that I haven't heard. And again, this is from my ears. I have not heard Breezy lie about Kay. I do know that people who are close to Breezy have lied on Kay and have been around people who were lying on Kay. And I know personally for me that I would not feel whole or what is the word? What was the word we used? Satisfied if a public matter in which I was lied on and some pretty heinous things were said about me were taken to a private chat. So I can completely understand that Kay may have that position. And if you are interested in giving, if you're interested in helping Kay to feel whole and her feeling whole, part of her feeling whole would be addressing this while she's here and has the receipts, I will gladly drop down for her to come in.
Right. And all I'm saying is, in summation, because I want to be clear. Someone said I don't know. I said I didn't know much about this. I never said that. I've seen a lot of things, and I myself have, sat behind the scenes and watched. But one thing, again, Mr. Jones, that I came in here specifically to do was to ensure that you understood what was taking place in your space, because sometimes we don't. And I'm the kind of person that I don't mind taking the hit. I've been taking it my whole time on TikTok. I don't mind taking a hit. People are going to like you today. They're going to dislike you tomorrow. But there have been lies that have been told about the extent of an interaction that happened between two content creators to whereby feelings are being had. Now, when we talk about moving forward as it relates to the community and how we can be productive for what is to come, we can always talk about that. We can bring together, palpable steps. We talk about voter registration drives. We talk about, attending town hall meetings and things of that nature. We can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. But to say that in reference to shutting down this conversation, that is what I meant by being dismissive. Pandora's box has been opened already. And the bottom line is, I have no desire, not a single one, to come up here and lie to you about anything at all. I never have, and I never will.
I just want to clarify before you go.
In that, I was literally respectful while y'all were talking. Y'all not going to do this to me again. Y'all not going to do this.
Hold on. Let him just finish it. Yeah, let him just finish his point.
My
God.
I
wasn't trying to speak over you.
So in this, what I was saying is that to respect your space moving forward, you asked, again, it's not enough to just address a problem. Let's give a solution. When it comes to your space, once you start seeing these types of things arise, especially in your comment section, shut it down immediately, before it allows to continue to be talked about. And then your moderator, again, as always, comes up to address the people in the comments, which absolutely should very well take place. But once it becomes spoken out loud from the terms of trying to address someone, it becomes an issue that needs to be talked about. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave at this point.
I just want to clarify before you go. Okay. I just want to clarify that we heard what we heard, that I just heard somebody say to me that I had communications with Kay outside of that live, that I have spoken to Kay outside of that live. That is what this individual just accused me of. I want people, when they make these accusations, I want to be clear that is what you said, and that you have recordings of me speaking to. Okay, that's not what you said. That's not what we said.
So listen, hold on, Breezy.
Let me just be. Let me be clear.
Okay, I know. But let's not add you know what I'm saying, like another entity, right? You know what I'm saying, to this. Let's try to refocus and address.
Okay, can you guys clarify Mr. Jones, because I don't want to leave here with a misconception.
I'm not
what
going to let you.
What was said that I have done or said about Kay or done to Kay? What is said that I have done to Kay?
Okay. So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm about to say. So listen, if I allow Kay up, I have no problem letting her up. Are you willing to figure out how we can bring a resolution to this? Yes or no? I'm not silencing Kay. Stop saying that. I just said I'd bring her up. So I can't force Breezy to stay.
I saw earlier she confirmed that she had turned 18. She's confirming, there's documented that she's confirmed that she's 18. I have confirmation that she's an adult. I can talk to her. Okay, if you want to come up now that you're 18, I am happy to talk to you.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask both of y'all though. So I'm gonna ask both of y'all like to try to remain respectful and, you know what I'm saying, keep the decorum of the room. Like, don't overtalk each other because that's not productive. So let's say what we have to say, figure out, you know what I'm saying, how we can move forward. I mean, nobody's expecting y'all to be besties or anything like that. Although I think both of y'all are amazing and it would probably, you know, be beneficial to the community as a whole. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. And then, yeah, I'm about to turn the comments off, y'all. So sorry about that. Comments are going off, and then you know, you guys can
I would like to keep the comments on though for a little bit because I want to.
I can't. I can't. Okay. I want you guys to focus on what you guys are speaking about. So I can't keep the comments on. I don't want it to be a back and forth with the comments.
So Breezy, do you remember the day that I went on Karen's live?
Let me turn my camera on for you. Yes, Kay. I think, I'm not sure. I think somebody
that day you went on Ray's live. You, Jamaican Barbie, Nuggets. Y'all all went on Ray's live.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, we had a couple, but
you said? Do you remember what you said and what you advocated for? Not only that, but your wife or with your girlfriend or whatever also said that you said this. Do you remember what y'all said?
No. Can you clarify me what it is that we said?
Y'all said that I said a slur.
That you said a slur?
Yep. To Lance.
Okay. I'm sorry. Just be specific. You heard me say you said a slur, or you heard one of them?
All of y'all said it.
Okay.
I can give y'all exact names. Ray, Nuggets, Jamaican Barbie. All y'all said it. You.
I'm going to be 100% clear. I never said you said a slur. I didn't see you say a slur. I heard I heard people talking about you saying a slur in regards to the S word, and then implication that it was okay for you to say it because you were part of that community. But I never saw you say that. I never opened the doors. I said you said that or saw you said that. If other people were discussing that, I never introduced that into any kind of conversation.
Yes, you did.
That never, I never saw that, so I would never bring it to anybody's attention to talk about. I would never even say I saw that.
Yes, you did. You told your girlfriend you saw that too. In fact, your girlfriend went on another live on Cameron's live. You hold on, no, because I'm tired of you lying because you've been lying on me for a week now. It's getting real tired.
I have never mentioned you were a minor. That is a lie. You guys are gonna make claims.
You would not address my name. No, you would not address my name. Every time you would refer to me, you would say the minor, the little girl. No, hold on. You would call me a little girl. You would be blatantly condescending. I heard you say that out of your own mouth. I would be watching the lives, ma'am. You're sitting here lying to my face, and multiple other people in this live right now have seen you say it. So please don't sit here and try to lie in my face, because I have all of the receipts, and I will post them on my platform if I really need to, because I've shown multiple people these receipts as well. I will. Because what's crazy is y'all said that I had, matter of fact, y'all said that I had 8 accounts and that I came in on different accounts just to say the slur multiple times to Lance. I heard you say it. In fact, your wife, matter of fact, your wife stated out of her whole mouth verbatim, said that multiple people from that I'm very close with, such as Breezy and Ray, have said that they seen Kay say it in the comments.
Okay, if you have this proof, Kay, listen. I'm going to talk to you straight. If you have this proof of, number one, me saying that you called somebody the S word, post it. If you have proof, okay, listen.
And some of it's already posted.
And when you post it,
hold on, Breezy. Kay, let her speak.
Yes. If you post it and I hear myself telling people that you said the S slur, and it's Breezy saying, Kay said the S slur, if I see that, I'll apologize to you publicly. Okay? Number 2, if you have proof and a video of me indicating that what else was it that I said that you had multiple accounts, and I said that said, Breezy said, Kay has multiple accounts and she goes under all these accounts. If you have Breezy saying that, post it, tag me in it. I'll make a public apology to you. If I
Okay.
said that, post it. If
While you're
I
at it,
said to you, yeah, you listen, if I did something wrong and you can show me and say, look, you did this, I'll apologize. I'm not talking about the bullshit that's online right now because trust me, just 24 more hours, all the clip edits that you have. But UK specifically, because when you left that live, I felt that the points you made were valid and was looking forward to you coming back. So if you feel I disrespect you anyway, and you can show that I said things you're saying, I am not above going you and go like, holy shit, say that. I apologize. Post it, Kay. You will get a public apology from me.
okay,
Does
well,
that sound good?
what was disrespectful that I can prove right now? Because I'm on the phone with my boyfriend on my computer. That's the only reason why I'm not showing the receipts right now. But something I can
Okay.
prove right now is you kept referring to me as minor, 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 minor. Why couldn't you call me by my name? That is
I'll be.
extremely disrespectful and condescending.
If you feel like that was disrespectful to you, Kay, now that I'm talking to you straight, I can talk to you straight. The reason I'm literally not engaging with you or saying your name and things like that, and saying the minor that was in the live, is specifically for things that I do, and I stipulated that try to in Agnostics Live. If you felt in any way invalidated or anything by me saying that, I apologize. But I have to speak that way for a certain specific reason,
What
and
are these
I
reasons?
you want me to tell you want me okay. I have to speak
Because
that
your
way for
reasons changed 3 times, by the way.
my reasons remain the same. The thing that I do on the outside in terms of investigation stuff, I cannot conduct myself in certain ways on this app. I just can't. And if that conduction, the
Does
way
this
that
apply to
I
your
do,
girlfriend too?
Yeah,
excuse
she's in the
me,
military. She has security clearances.
yes.
It does
Yeah.
apply.
So
Absolutely.
So I would
yes,
like to say this. It was never an issue a week, matter of fact, 2 weeks ago now, when I was on live with Nuggets and we were literally chilling, cooling. The only time this has ever came up between any of these people in these conversations, especially Nuggets, was that day after Ray completely disrespected me and I tried to defend myself.
can I speak in terms of that? Okay, if you feel, because I listen. When first of all, that was my first time ever seeing you or having any introduction. When I got noticed, there's a minor in the live, you need to go in, and I ran in my account that I could go in the camera. I had never heard of anything or even Nuggets talking to you, nothing like that. So I can't speak on Nuggets engagement with you respectfully. I can't speak on Ray's engagement with you respectfully. I can only speak on my engagement with you. And if you feel that I had disrespect to you in any way, I want you to just show me when I said
Yeah.
these things that you're saying I said, and I will
Well,
make a public apology. In regards to those other individuals, you will have to find the time now. You're an adult now. I told you to come back. You're an adult. You're gonna find the time. I'm hoping maybe they'll give you the space that you can talk to them and air out that issue. I don't want you to feel in any way that I have spoken about when I came and told you, please leave the live. You have to leave. I understand that can be upsetting when you're engaging in communication, but
that's not what I'm talking about.
please don't ever think that I did that out of any judgment of
That's not
you.
what I'm talking about.
Okay, can I finish talking? I didn't do that in any judgment of you because the topics that you were talking about in regards to hoteps and things like that were valid points that I even stated are valid as heck because they're causing harm. So I was in agreement with you on that and stated your points are valid. Please come back because that's something I do want to talk about. So if you felt invalidated in any way by me asking you, you have to leave because you're a minor, please understand that I apologize if you felt that way. There
Can
is
we
no other
stop
direction I
focusing on that live? I'm sorry because this is very disingenuous, and I've been seeing you've been doing it this whole time.
I can't apologize for anything else
You
besides
keep
what I know.
focusing. You
I
keep
cannot
no
apologize for
because
anything
you
else
do
besides what I
know.
know.
You were
I
just
can't.
talking
I'm
about this
sorry.
the
You're
other
not going
day,
to get that
bro.
apology until you
Mr.
post this
Jones,
video.
I'm sorry, but she's being very disingenuous. She was just
I
talking
can't
about
I
me
can't
two
I can't
days
make
ago.
listen, hold on,
And
Kay.
no,
Let me
my thing,
Kay,
hold on, because
Hold on,
no,
Kay, hold on.
please.
You just addressed me. I'm just trying to tell you what
Yes, but
I'm
I
just trying.
wasn't finished. That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to
Well, no,
say.
that's what I'm saying.
She's
Please don't please don't slide me into it. I want you two to address each other, but do it in a respectful manner. So like, make sure that we're
yeah.
giving
I'm
each
just
other the
saying, like
opportunity to speak.
she's not being respectful because she's blatantly lying. She was
What am
literally
I lying
just
about?
talking about me. Y'all all was just talking about me on live. Like,
and I just told you that
y'all
if
was
you have
talking about
that
me.
cake,
Y'all was talking about me for a week. So it's kind of
what do you
interesting
want
that
me
now
to do
all of a
besides
sudden,
say show
now
the
all
receipts and I
because now
apologize?
all
What
of
do
a
you want
sudden,
from me
no,
exactly?
because
Like
now
Mr.
all
Jones
of a
says, what's
sudden
the
you
end goal?
don't know. It's because now all of a sudden you don't know what I'm talking about, and you're acting so delusional about what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You've been talking about me for a week. You Nuggish Jamaican Bobby, y'all
Prove
all been
it.
talking about me for a
Prove
week.
it.
Matter of
You
fact,
have
let's turn
to.
on the
You
comments.
cannot
Hold on,
say.
no. Matter of
You
fact,
cannot. That's
let's turn
not
on the
how life
comments.
works,
Mr.
honey.
Jones, Mr.
That's
Jones,
not
because
how
you
life
sitting,
works.
I had not only have when I posted the live clips, all of y'all wanted to collectively say that it was edited. It was an edited clip. It was an edited clip. When I was in Alyssa's live, you sat there, you was talking about me in the comments. You couldn't even refer to me as like as I was like I was not a human. Like you're sitting here being delusional about what we're talking about
No.
as if you don't know when you blatantly know. You obviously know. You really do know. And you want to sit here and act as if you don't really know and you're just you're so clueless to all of this. When I Speak was talking about what was going on, you wanted to act like you did not know what I
This is
Speak
a
was talking about.
diatribe. I can't
Everybody
sit for a
has
diatribe.
seen
It's
it.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Everybody
Listen,
has
if
I
seen
you
know.
it,
felt
bro.
invalidated by me calling you a minor, Kay, I apologize. If you felt invalidated, Kay, by me asking you to leave the live, I apologize. If you felt invalidated in any way by anything that you're claiming I said, I apologize.
No, you
If you
don't.
want to
You
post
can't even
receipts of me
admit that
saying
you
this,
said
I
it, bro.
apologize. But if you don't want an apology and you want me to do something else, I don't know what you want from me.
Oh, I
What
want
do
you to
you
go live and
want?
admit. I want you to go live, make a video, admit that you lied. Because
Lied about what? You haven't said I
not
lied about. You
only,
haven't shown me anything I
yes,
lied about.
bro, you know it. Like, bro, you're not gonna sit
So,
here and act.
Kay, listen,
Yeah, like make it make
can
sense.
we? I hold on, because I want to be able to. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I personally
Yeah,
want
I'm
to be able
tired, and you
to
gotta
move
post
this
the
on.
rest. You
And I'm
say
not
I'm
trying
lying.
to
You gotta show
silence
the
you. Like
lie.
we can
You
come
can't just
back.
say.
We can
I can
come
say,
back tomorrow
okay, I can
and we
say
can
today that you
readdress.
call me a
Hold on,
HOE, and you need to apologize because you call me a HOE, and then
Girl,
you're
hold
gonna
you
say
on,
know
show me the
exactly
proof.
what
Breezy,
I'm
You
talking
can't just
Breezy,
about.
do
hold
that.
on,
You're
Breezy, hold
being
on.
No,
Hey, hold on.
delusional.
Mr. Jones, this has literally been happening up and down this app, and I can't take it
I
no
know.
more because I literally
I,
have death at my door, and I see you
okay.
in
And
the
I do
comments, by the
too.
way,
And I
and you
have
saying that you're
too.
gonna get a phone call or
I
the police
have
coming after you.
too.
I don't call the popo. You need to go talk to somebody, and I know you know
And
exactly
I
who I'm
really
Breezy,
talking
do.
about.
You need to
Okay,
go.
Breezy,
I'm gonna
can you
keep
hold on for
quiet.
a second, please? Thank
Wait,
you.
Yes.
no, because
Kay,
that's
Kay,
also
Kay,
a lie.
Kay,
Like they've
Kay,
been lying. She's lying
Kay.
right now. The person
Kay,
that she's
hold
talking about,
on, hold
like,
on, hold on, Kay. I'm gonna address both of this. Listen, so you're at I personally, you know what I'm saying, I'm not here to make a decision or pick a side, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have any material evidence in front of me or nothing like that. And if you want to post a video, you know what I'm saying, like by all means, but like
Okay.
this woman here, this woman here has apologized, you know what I'm saying, numerous times for, you know, making you feel invalidated, right? And so you feel that there's other claims that have not been addressed. I believe that they should be addressed. And if you want them addressed, then you have to show, you know what I'm saying, the examples, what she asked for, show her the examples of where she has wronged you. And she said she has no problem issuing you a public
None.
apology. None.
None.
So where do we go from here? She said, post it and she will apologize. If you don't want to post it, you can send them to her, you can send them to me.
Send it to Mr.
You know what I'm
Jones.
saying?
There you go.
Yeah. And I will make certain that, you know what I'm saying, a public apology is facilitated.
Yes.
I want you to feel valid. I want you to get what it is that you want.
As do I. So if you have it, Mr. Jones is a good facilitator. Send it to him. If you feel like you want to do it publicly, you feel like that's a form of accountability and you want to do it, then do it that way. I am not, like I keep saying, I'm not above wrong. I am not above mistake. I can apologize, but I cannot apologize for something that I am not aware of because that's not genuine. That would be me lying to you. If I just say, yes, I did it, I'm sorry, and I know in my head that I don't know what the hell you're talking about, that's not a genuine apology. That's me lying just to end shit. And I can't do that to you. So if you did something, if you feel like I did something, give it to Mr. Jones. Let me see it somehow, and I will apologize to you.
Yeah.
But I gotta see it because then that would not be genuine to you.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
Kay,
I wouldn't want to do
you
that.
deserve to feel valid. Your voice
Yeah,
deserves to be heard. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Cool. You're a liar. That's how I'm not
Okay.
gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this for real. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I'm gonna show all the receipts and I'm gonna dead it there because you're a liar.
Yeah. Even there, if you guys can screen record.
Let me tell you something. You are a manipulative person, and that's how I'm gonna put that. And that's how
Okay.
I'm gonna dead that because You are blatantly being manipulative.
You guys just don't like me, and that's okay. I'm literally giving you an olive branch.
I have never met you before this, but the fact that you're sitting here being disingenuous about this whole situation shows me who you are. And I already knew that your girlfriend was manipulative. I already knew that all your little fans were manipulative. But I tried to give you some leeway, and at this point, I can see that I literally can't. I can't give you any leeway. Because the fact that you're sitting here being delusional about what happened, what you said about me for
I'm not. I'm
3
saying
to 4 days.
Just post it. Just post it.
Yeah.
This is getting to the realm of like.
No. The fact that I gotta post it shows to me that you're delusional.
You don't have to post it. I just said you could send it to me.
Mr. Jones, you got
no, but I'm saying no. But
the
fact, no, Mr. Jones, it's not even that. It's the fact that I gotta prove it when she knows. Everybody else knows.
But she did apologize.
Everybody, but it's not genuine. It's not genuine. It can't be a genuine apology if she can't even. She's sitting here trying to find a way to weasel or out of this whole thing, trying to say that. Oh well, I don't even remember saying that. I don't even know when I said that. I don't even know when I said that.
But I don't.
Because if we're being real, bro, you know.
I don't.
You were just
talking
about it the other day, bro.
But I don't, and I'm literally saying if I did, please give it to Mr. Jones if you don't want to post it live.
Mr. Jones.
This is
Mr. Jones.
I don't know what else. There's nothing else to do besides that. You said I did something. If somebody said you stole from a store,
all I gotta say is I know
you have to prove that I stole from the store.
I know 450 people in here has seen all those lives. They've been seeing They've been seeing how much they've been harassing me for a week now.
Who harassed you? You cannot put that on me. If other people harassing you, you gotta state that. You can't put that on me and say I'm harassing you.
Shush.
Please.
Hey, okay, guys, we have to remain respectful. Listen, Breezy, okay, I'm gonna ask you guys again. Please don't speak over top of each other.
Yeah, I know, Jones, you did not see that, so I will provide you all that evidence. But
I haven't been in any of these lives. I've seen none of this. Like, I was gone.
Breezy knows everything. For example, if Aunt Karen was in here right now, she could vouch. If I Speak was in here right now, he could vouch. If you picked a random person in here right now, they could vouch.
But we don't want to vouch. We want to show it. Or anybody in here that has it. If anybody has it,
I'm not finished, bro. I'm finna get real disrespectful.
So much time.
Please don't, because I don't want to end the live. I want you to be able to say what you have to say, but I don't.
I'm about to leave on me because this is annoying me. Y'all can cash at me for my birthday. Y'all can Venmo me. Don't PayPal me. I don't have a PayPal. It's K4 per. But for you, Breezy, you're a liar. You're a manipulator, and that's how I'm gonna do this. And I'm not finna sit here and let you blatantly lie for no reason. So have a horrible night. I don't care.
You're entitled to it. Have a good night.
Good for you.
Thank you. Okay. Mr. Jones, listen. Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to apologize to me. Listen, I want us to figure out a way to resolve conflict within our community. You know what I'm saying? Without violence, without threats of violence.
Yes.
I mean, we have to figure out a way.
To be honest with you, I'll speak straight. I don't think this is I want a resolution, because we gave so many options for resolution, right? I said, I'm sorry if you feel invalidated, right? I said, anything you would like me to address, you saying that I said, please show it, because if I apologize to you and I, in my head, don't know what the hell you're talking about, that's me lying and giving you a fake apology to appease people. And I don't want that. If there's something for me to be held accountable for and I'm not aware, how can I be accountable for it? How can I be genuinely apologetic for it? How? I can be apologetic for things that I know for fact. For fact, I know I had to ask Kay to leave the live. So if you felt invalidated that I had to ask you to leave that space, I apologize. If you feel invalidated that I called you the minor or a minor, the minor was in the live, we had to ask the minor, I apologize. Those are the things I know I did for a fact. If somebody in my presence was accusing you of saying a slur that you didn't say, I'm sorry, I can't check break, because I wasn't the one that saw you say that to even say that. But if you feel in any way slighted, I can't apologize for those people. That is an issue you would have to take up with them. I can only apologize for the things that Breezy, Foxy, is aware that she did. because those are genuine apologies. That I feel bad that you were invalidated because you had to leave that space. Even though I'm sorry that there was no bend on that. And I can understand feeling that way. To be like, you know what, at this stage or this boundary or rule means you can't come here. So I apologize that you feel that way. That can't be good, but I'm not going to hold the account for that. That space was not for 18 or under. That is a hard line. But if you're saying that I've been talking about you up and down the app, I want you to know something. This entire week, okay, I've barely been on this app. And when I've been on this app, it's been chasing down all these clip edits to put next to the real live, to do side-by-side comparisons. I ain't had time to get on anybody live this week to say that. Okay? So if there's claims being made to my name, if there's claims being made that I'm saying something, you cannot just make a claim and then I just say, yes, I'm sorry. Anybody can get on this app and say I said anything and did anything. I would be saying sorry to the entire TikTok if that was the case. I can only be accountable for the things that I know that I did, that I know that I did. And you cannot tell me what I know, what I remember. You can't do that. Cannot do that. I know you guys feel like we're on this screen and we're just like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. I'm a whole ass person. If I don't remember something, I'll remember. If I ask you clarify, I really need clarification because I don't want to assume what you just said and be wrong. This cannot be for accountability and apology because I have opened myself up to say, please, for whatever you feel that I'm accountable for, whatever you feel like I did, the only things I can say sorry for now are the things that I know for a fact I did. I opened that space that we had secure for months. And that placed my community that I had for that space in harm's way. And I apologize to my community for doing that. I opened that space for whatever reason. But I will not sit on this app publicly as a Black woman and say anything I do or did on a public application deserves or is warranted death. I will never say that as a Black woman because I don't want anybody else to hear that and think that's okay. It is not. Your life being taken from you, there's nothing you can do on this app that would make that a valid or justified consequence. None. And no one will convince me of anything else than that. My life is not worth nothing on this app. And neither is yours. So again, Kay, I apologize you felt invalidated, that I had to ask you to leave because the live was for 18 and over. I apologize that you feel invalidated, that I called you the minor instead of your name. I specified there's a reason for that. And it has nothing to do with purposely invalidating you, but impact over intent. And the impact was that I made you feel invalidated. And I apologize for that. For anything else that is said that I said, just show me, because I don't want to give you a disingenuous apology when I, in my head, don't know about anything negative I said about you besides the fact that you were a minor in the live and shouldn't be there as stipulated by the settings. That's it. If you guys want more, I promise you I can't give you my life. I can't give you blood. I can't martyr myself for you. This is an app. If this app turns over tomorrow, what are you going to do? What are you going to do if TikTok shut down tomorrow? You're going to find Breezy to find her accountable to suck blood from her? You got to draw blood? What are you going to do? I am sorry for the things that I did. And that's all I can be sorry for. That's all I can hold. But I cannot have you say that my life is worth taking for that. It's not. It never will be. So eventually, when eventually, when all this is said and done, you just gonna have to stay fucking mad. You have to stay mad.
All right, Breezy, I'm about to sign off here in a minute. I appreciate your time and your labor. I appreciate everybody that contributed. Kay, thank you for coming up here. You know what I'm saying?
Booker Fash is going to be a star guest in that side by side comparison. So make sure them videos stay up as I head on out. Make sure they stay up.
All right, Breezy.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
One thing before we go.
Go ahead. Yeah.
That woman can't take accountability for nothing. Did everybody hear me in this live take accountability for making Kay feel invalidated by asking Anna to leave? Take accountability for making her feel invalidated by calling her a minor? Take accountability for opening up space. I just want you to hear what I'm saying and read the comments as you heard me say these things, right? Take accountability for opening up that space, right? And that boundary set. Okay. So after I've said I'm accountable for all those things, and I'm sorry for doing those things, I want you to notice how my words are saying I'm sorry for doing those things, yet the comments are saying no. And I hope somebody's screen recording as I'm saying I'm sorry and I'm accountable for those things, and the comment is saying no. I'm sorry for opening that space. Sorry for making Kay feel invalidated by asking her to leave. I'm sorry for making Kay feel invalidated by calling her a minor. I'm holding accountability for that. Okay? My words, comments.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Mm-hmm. Whew. All right. I know that, you know what I'm saying, there's still a lot of hurt feelings, you know what I'm saying? I still feel like there's a lot of people that don't feel like all the questions were answered, and I understand where you're coming from. I can't, I can't resolve issues for grown-ups, right? All I can do is try to facilitate a place in which we can, try to reach some type of conflict resolution. I feel like if we continue on this path, though, I feel like it's unproductive, and we're going to be missing opportunities where we can focus on things that, and I'm not trying to minimize the situation. I'm saying, hey, let's get resolution, because I feel like everybody deserves their voice to be heard. I feel like that everybody deserves, to feel validated. I feel like everybody deserves, restoration or restitution for wherever they were wronged. I advocate for that constantly. But with that being said, we have to figure out what the end game is. Like, what are we trying to achieve, and how are we going to get there? And so, listen, my DMs are open. My Discord is open to whoever. And so if you guys, want to speak to me about how we resolve this, I'm not real big on, like, I'm an abolitionist. Like, I don't believe in jail and whatnot. So I'm certainly not just going to start excommunicating Black folks from, our lives, unless they're like physically causing harm to other people. I'm just not going to do that. So like I said, we need to figure out how we achieve conflict resolution, not death threats, to Black women. I'm never going to advocate for that. And let's move forward. I mean, we can, I'm all about accountability, but we have to understand, guys, that nobody out here is perfect, and we can't be looking for ways and reasons to tear each other down constantly. Like I said, the man got a whole plan for that already. He's already got that set up. He's been running that game for a minute now. Drink your water. Eat as healthy as possible. Check on your friends. Everybody that says they're okay is not necessarily okay. Protect your peace. Take care of your mental health. And as